I'm double cut up, yeah. Guess I got the juice, huh? Them diamonds they hit like bling blow, and I got my jewels on. Shine bright with no light, yeah. Like I got the moon on. I get high as a kite, yeah. Steady rolling up moon rock. Carry two with no toolbox. She won't give me that juice box. By the bed, whoop by the box. Ayy, grab a key, roaming the drops. Ain't telling me nothing, I'm burning the rubber whenever I pull out the lot. We came from the bottom, we started with nothing, but I'm trying to get me a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to get me a lot.
Killing this shit with those bands on bitch. I just made it rain in 20s. Keep throwing the cash, she shaking it fast, she going insane. She doing that ass. Go to the blue flame, they lit it. Magic City, bitches get it. 150s in them 20s. 150s in them 20s. Money falling from the ceiling. Money falling from the ceiling. 150s in them 20s. 150s in them 20s. Money falling from the ceiling. Money falling from the ceiling. 150s in them 20s. Money falling from the ceiling. Hey, the bitches start shaking that ass. Yeah, these niggas start throwing that cash as soon as I walk to the door. As soon as I walk to the door.
Alright, my boy 1K GUAP, what it do, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good, bro. How you doing?
Living.
You living?
Yeah.
Alright, we living, man. So, I had to keep it 1K with you, man. That dress world, hey, man, I'm rocking with that for real, bro.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Most def. I really got you on that as far as like the story you were trying to like relate to everybody out there, and just where you were coming across, like how you were coming across, man. The message was really clear. So, man, shout out to you as far as actually putting in product, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of rappers, you know, when they sell you saying, hey, I got a story to tell and all that stuff, but then when you listen to their music, it's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, but with this one, like, when you say you got a story to tell, like, I could tell you got a story to tell. So,
it's deep.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. So, all right, let's get back to it, man. So, people out there who don't know who you are, who is 1K GUAP?
1K GUAP is Ryan Lindsay, for those of you who may know me before rap. You know? An artist. I don't like to consider myself as a rapper. I like to say an artist because I see myself as eclectic. If you don't know what that means that a wide range of music, like I can put out from a Christmas song to a song for the club to a real rap song what real hip hop heads want to hear. Like I can do that. So that's who 1K GUAP is.
Okay, bro. So, yeah, man. So, you from Gaston, Alabama, that's right?
Gaston, Alabama, the north side specifically.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's right up the street from where I'm from, Anniston. So,
it's all 256.
All 256. It's all love, exactly. So, what was it like growing up in Gaston? A lot of people would think of Gaston, they think of the country and everything like that, right? But, I mean, also they think of like Yellow Wolf, too.
Yeah.
But for a black man growing up in Gaston, Alabama, what was that like?
It was like pretty much growing up anywhere in the southern region of the United States. In the United States, this is one of the places where we deal with a lot of prejudice and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But this interview ain't about that, but those are some of the things that I dealt with growing up in Gaston, Alabama. But pretty much like any other childhood living, you know what I'm saying, single parent, you know how the story go. It was pretty carefree. It was pretty carefree as a child until certain instances.
Okay. Now, your mom passed away at a very early age.
Yeah.
It was 8, am I correct?
8.
Wow. Yeah, man, so talk to us about that. How did your mom pass away?
Cardiac arrest and her sleep.
Man. Yo, man, my condolences, man. Sorry to hear about that, man. For real. So talk to us about that. Like when your mom passed away, what were your emotions at the time when she first passed away?
I ain't believe it because like I don't really get to talk about this much, but I went into her room one morning and I found her dead. You know, I can say that now. I didn't know then. So it was like when it first happened, I thought she was just asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I was 8, and with my mother always being there, that was the furthest thing from my mind. And it was like, I didn't even think to call the paramedics. I went in there and woke up my sister and I told her what was going on. She called the paramedics, and when they got there, they was like, she gonna be all right, she gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? But then we got to the hospital and it was a whole different story. So I was confused, I was angry, I was sad, like broken. And I didn't understand because I was only 8. So.
That's definitely a lot of weight for an 8-year-old to take. And, you know, moving forward from being 8 to just growing up in your teenage years, you know, without your mother, what was that like?
It was harder than what I felt like my life should have been. A lot of times, I questioned God and I asked Him, why did this happen to me? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm past that point now. It's like I still don't fully understand, but I trust. But as a teen, it was like I did a lot of stuff that I felt like I know I wouldn't have did if my mama was down. So, as a teen, it's already the point in your life where you start to explore things, whether you see like if I'ma be around this crowd or do these certain type of things or whatnot. And it was like I went into things with a little less guidance, not because it wasn't offered from my family members that was around and that did, you know what I'm saying, try to pick up where my mom left off, but just because of my rebellious attitude, as in like, with my dad not being there, my mom gone, my dad not there. You're not my mom, you're not my dad, you can't tell me nothing, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it was very critical. I made a lot of decisions that I shouldn't have, but it's like destiny. The life plays its toll, you know what I'm saying? It's all written out. So it's like I look back at it and it's like some of the things I'm not proud of. I'm not gonna say I'm ashamed of it. I'm not proud of it, but it's like it was all for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
Okay, so yeah, talk to me a little bit about that. You say, you know, everything happens for a reason. So I'm assuming that you were in activities that would cause you to, you know, not necessarily be on a path that you intended on being on.
When you lack certain things, you look for those things to be filled with other things, whether they good for you or bad for you. It's like the term of looking for love in the wrong places, something like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was me and my sister and my mama growing up. After my mama passed, it was me, my sister, and my grandmother. I stayed with my granddad before, but that was like one of the only male figures that I had stayed with. And he was older, so it was like a lot of the things I was doing, he was like, with his health and stuff, he couldn't keep up with that. He couldn't really start over and raise a child again, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that, but God bless his soul, he passed too. But just the course of making decisions, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when you make a choice, you got to think about what come with that. And it was like, as a teen, sometimes I really didn't care. But, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like you've actually had a lot of death around you.
Yeah.
A lot of death. So I'm pretty sure the average person wouldn't be able to take death like that all the time. So what exactly has death taught you?
Death taught me that you should value life more, one. And that death is only the beginning. Because it's like, whether it's real love or it's fake love, you will never see that amount of love on the day. It'll never equal up to the day that you're born and the day that you die. You will never see that. Like, it'll never be displayed so boldly and profoundly like that. And I just feel like with the deaths around me, they were unexpected. So it made me open my eyes and say, look, I need to cherish my grandmother. I need to cherish my sister. I need to cherish my aunts, my little cousins, and things like that. So that's what definitely taught me.
In the midst of death and a misguided youth, where does music come into play? How did you get in tune with music?
My mom loves music. Basically, the three main deaths that I display to people was Mama Andres and Dre. My mom, my cousin Andres, and my cousin Dre. Those were the people that I listened to the most music with. Like all three of us, when we was together, we shared the same love for music. So it was like, that's really why I get my drive for music from. I was listening to music with them, trying to freestyle and rap with them, things like that. So it's like, it's a happy time. It's something that I know that they like, and I know that they can still be proud of me right now.